Is that it? Yes? No?
Hi guys, it's me, Mike again, and last time I tried to cover engrams for you and I discovered that I can only record 15 minutes with the PS4 share functionality, so this time I have a timer running and I hope I get everything into the 15 minutes that I want to talk to you about. And this time it's supposed to be about Glimmer, because in the previous video I kind of like covered a little bit that Glimmer caps out at 25,000. So if you ever happen to have 25,000 Glimmer, you can't earn any more Glimmer past that. And the easiest way, or the simple way to acquire Glimmer, is by killing enemies, right? So every time you kill an enemy, he'll drop some Glimmer. It goes right into your pocket, don't need to worry about picking it up or anything. And another way is to use ether feeds or black wax idols or stuff like that to increase the amount of Glimmer that enemies drop. Or you give the Master Rahool the Cryptarch, you give him stuff like, what do we have here? You give him stuff like axiomic beads. I have 8 of these right now. They drop by killing Vex. And every time I give him an axiomic bead, I'll get 200 Glimmer. So you can see I'm currently at 23,916, and if I were at 25,000 he wouldn't let me exchange those actually. Now I'm gonna hit 25,000 real quick again, so I don't really have any use by giving him all my axiomic beads. So what I do instead is I save those in the vault. They take one slot. There's Silken Codex, resupply codes, house banners, network keys. All those types of items will give you money when you give them to Rahool. But as I have currently no need for a lot of money, I might as well save it. So I'm gonna put my blue polyphage, which is the Vex Glimmer boost, or the Vex Glimmer drop boost, and my axiomic beads into the vault, and just save them for later. It's kind of like a second bank account, which with no limit, because these guys stack up to at least 100. So there's a couple of thousand of Glimmer right here that I just save for bad days, I guess. And what did I want to show you next? Oh yeah. What you also can do is, if you hit 25,000 and to get like something useful, you want to buy these guys right here, ammo synthesis. A primary weapon ammo synthesis replenishes your primary ammo by 100%. They cost only 100 Glimmer, so you make sure to grab a couple of those. If you find yourself in a raid without any ammo, you just consume those and they synthesize into primary weapon ammo ignition. Same goes for special ammo synthesis, but these guys are 250 Glimmer, so they're 2.5 times the price than the primary weapon. But your weapon also deals more damage, your secondary weapon. And then the real expensive ones are the heavy ammo synthesis consumable. They're 950 Glimmer, so almost 1,000 Glimmer each. And you kind of want to have a couple of those if you want to prepare for a raid. And they stack up in your inventory, so you can have like a very high number of those guys around. You can see you can just use them from here. Currently they're not consumable because I'm not in a combat zone, but whenever I would run out of heavy ammo, I would just pop one of those guys and it would give me replenish all my heavy ammo in the inventory. And then there's a cooldown on these guys. It's whenever you use one of those, there's a certain amount of time before you can use one again. So you can't just sit there, spam your Yellowhorn rockets, eat another synthesis, and spam more Yellowhorn rockets, because by the second time you want to eat your synthesis or synthesize your ammunition, it's not going to let you because of the cooldown. So this is my way of saving Destiny. I'm pretty sure I'm down to below 20,000 now in terms of Glimmer. You can see it right here in inventory, 19,916. But if I would count for all these guys, I'm pretty sure I will be past 25,000 again. And if I'm gonna do the next raid or a couple of missions, I'm gonna be at 25,000 anyways again. So this is my way of saving a little bit of money, and I hope this tip helps you out, because I mean, in the beginning you'll find yourself wanting more money than you actually have, because you want to upgrade all your stuff, and it can show you every time you want to upgrade weapons or armor. To unlock it, it'll cost you Glimmer. This time for this upgrade, the final upgrade on my machine gun, cost 250 Glimmer, which is not very much. The levels on Murmur, the fusion rifle, cost 95 Glimmer, between 95 and 750, so it's a lot more right here. And for the exotics as well. Now I upgraded all of the levels or tiers on this exotic helmet already, so I can show you really what they cost. But I could go to the one that I have in the vault and look at this guy, which is this one here, the Don't Touch Me. And you can see each level here is at least 250 Glimmer, 950 Glimmer, 250 more, 950, up to 1500 Glimmer for the final level. So you kind of like need a ton of those to level up. And also the Black Wax Idol, which would boost your Glimmer drops whenever you kill a hive enemy, you would get more Glimmer from it. They're also an ingredient or a material for quests or items that you get from Eris. So part of the stuff that you would need for her, see, for the rune core, I need to turn in 5 Black Wax Idols. And it's kind of hard to come along these guys, because they only drop randomly. For an embalming orb, I need 10 Black Wax Idols. She's also going to sell the synthesis for Black Wax Idols, so it's kind of like an currency with her. And Radiant Shards and Radiant Energy cost Black Wax Idols as well. So if I ever really need one of those guys pretty urgent, I probably want to trade in my Black Wax Idols and don't want to waste them on acquiring more Glimmer when I'm maxed out in terms of Glimmer anyways. That's it. Really, all you need to know about Glimmer. It caps out at 25,000. It drops randomly. Nobody can steal it from you. When you're questing together with somebody else, you both get Glimmer for the enemies you kill together. And that's about it. So using the method where you store all your network keys, stuff like that, in the vault, you'll actually have more Glimmer than 25,000, because each of these Silicon Codex, for example, is worth 200 Glimmer. I have 8 right here, that's 1600 Glimmer. The axiomic beads are worth 200, as you saw, so this is 17. There's a couple of more thousand right here. Same for house banners and resupply codes and network keys and stuff like that. You just save it. In the end, if you find yourself just crowding your inventory or vault and you're kind of like OCD to want to clear those guys out, you might want to spend them, but I'll just save them to have like a nice pocket of money for, I don't know, when I level up a secondary character, or I don't know where I need the money. Kind of like got a handful of Titan class items right here, so these 3 at least, and maybe the shotgun. Not really a big fan of shotguns, but that's what I'm probably gonna do next, level up my Titan. Well, yep, that's about it. I wish you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. If you want to, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna sporadically put out more videos using the PS4's share functionality. They're all gonna be a maximum of 15 minutes. So we're currently at 10, around 10. So I kind of like have to keep it short, which could be beneficial to you guys. and I hope to see you next time. Bye.